starting a little early. Okay, but we won't actually start till the peeps get in here. But if you're watching this as a replay, I'll just run my mouth, just so you know that I still know how to talk. But what I've got to do here, see, because I got my game on here, what I was playing, Bejeweled. Well, I'm not playing that right now, so I have to go get out of that. Oh, free feeding? Surprise chicken. Oh, okay. No, I don't need that. Feed the chicken. Oh, that must be a different game. Wait a minute. I have to go like this here now. Okay, just a minute. I'm getting. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Okay. I see. I always get the chat on my on my telephone. On my telephone comes the chat. Okay, so I have to go over here and find YouTube. There's YouTube. Update. No, not now. I don't update stuff. What the heck? It's a trick. Okay, now I have to go to. Oh, how come it shows me right here? What do I do here? Oh, and here. Oh, is that me for real? Oh, it is me. Look at this already. And I am even early. Zoe Crafts. Hi. Zoe Crafts, are you? I just got something from Zoe today. Wait a minute. Zoe. Are you Zoe Couture? Are you Zoe? Look into your mailbox. I got it right here. I got it right here, Zoe. I did I got it today. Yes. And that's wonderful. I just love it. I love getting little surprises. Okay, let me see. Let me see who's here. Okay, Erin Morrison, Lisa Jameson, Artsy Girl Marilyn, and Zoe. Okay, Zoe, and then Laura Vasquez and Carrie Ann and Deborah Fanning and Zoe. Yep, I got it already. Yep. And so, and you mailed it about 2 days ago, but I think it said you're in Georgia, right? Yes, you're in Georgia, so they run fast from Georgia to here. And there's Gail. Hi. And Samantha Stimson. Samantha, you're the one. You live up there in Jacksonville or somewhere in Gainesville, Jacksonville. Yeah. You're the one. You sent me, I do believe, I think it was you, Samantha, a journal that is like a journal on steroids. I mean, it is awesome. I was just looking through it again today, and oh my word, it is just beautiful. Okay, yeah, sometimes I just have to go through them again. And yes, yes, Samantha, it was you. And and I was just going through some journals that I have on my shelf, and there was that one. I go, oh, I got to look at this one again. And so I pulled it down, and sure enough, there it was. And oh, I just couldn't get over how beautiful it was. Oops, this is the wrong one. Wait a minute, I can show you Zoe's. Oh, yep. And it is so beautiful, and it is still it is still just as beautiful. It is let's see, I put too many things in this envelope. All of this didn't belong in this envelope. I made a little tiny video, Zoe, a little tiny video when I opened it. Okay. Oh, this was somebody else. Okay. Zoe, you sent me. Okay, these were not from Zoe. These were from Zoe. Zoe, you sent me four discs, coins, artist trading coins. I love them. And then you sent me also, wait a second, hold your horses. And then, wait a minute. Okay. I did a little video, then I threw these. Where'd it go, my kitty cat? I lost my kitty cat. Has to be in this one. Oh, here it is. Here it is. And then, look, she sent me this little kitty cat. Isn't that the most precious little kitty cat you ever saw? She's just laying there, a little calico kitty. She's beautiful. And so, but you forgot to sign the back of your coins. So I'm going to put your name on there so that I remember where they come from. And you know what I really love about this too? Okay, this is what okay, now I don't know if I got these in the right envelope. But look at this. On the back of the envelope has this washi tape. Yes, they are coin backgrounds. And oh my goodness, I'm going to add to them. I really will. Okay, but look at this here washi tape. And she put 3 rows. You put 3 rows of it on there. And first I was going to try and get it off and just use it on something else. But then what I decided to do is I'm just going to cut. You leave it on the envelope, cut them apart, and use these words because there's imagination, love, possibility, wish, beautiful, dreams. And these words will be perfect on ATC cards. So I love this washi tape. And look at how much she put on there. So I'll have a lot of words out of the envelope. And you know what else? This envelope has a stamp. This is amazing. This here, the things that just interest me so much. It's just weird. But that's a barn swallow, this bird. But it's the envelope. It's a stamped envelope. It's not a stamp stuck and glued to the envelope. It's on the envelope. I think that's amazing. I've never seen such beautiness. But you know, they never even did a postal stamp on it. They didn't stamp it, the post office. And same with this one that I got from Dawn. They didn't stamp that, and that seems like I could use that over again. I don't know. And so, but Dawn sent me 3 ATC cards, 3 of them. This one with the hearts. This one is another Valentine one with a heart. And this one, she called this one Flight of Inspiration. And look at the butterfly with the bling. And it says, inspiration makes creativity take flight. This one, she named this one Love, Not Black and White. And love is not black and white. So I like that. And this one, she called this one More Love. And look at all the hearts. I love them. Okay, and then I got to make sure. Oh, and then this here, I got this one from Audrey Boyd. And she made this one and dedicated it to Bernie. That was my little dog that just passed away recently. But this here card, there is so much on this. There is felt and a safety pin. She's got that stitched on the side with a sewing machine. She's got a feather. She's got a button. Down here is a button. And then this is yarn. And this is like a candy wrapper that looks like a butterfly. And then underneath that candy wrapper, there's a piece of fabric. Then underneath the piece of fabric is a piece of torn paper. Underneath that is book page. So there is so much on this. And it's just, oh, and then over here in the corner, she's got a really pretty piece of paper even in the corner. I didn't even see that the first time. But there is and then a little bit right up here is a little bit of like, what do you call that? That like the eyelash trim. So you know what it looks like when you see the feather up here and then the eyelash trim, it looks like a magic wand. So that one was from Audrey. And wait a minute, do I have others that I have to show you? Oh, and then from Robbie, I don't think I showed this. Look at this. She sent me a whole long piece of this gingham ribbon. It is so pretty. I've never even seen gingham ribbon like this. You probably can't see the gingham in there. The checkered. It's like checkerboarded. And there's a couple yards of this in here, and it's so soft. Just a minute. I'm going to check with, see. Oh, and then she sent me this piece. Have you ever seen rickrack like this? How soft and pretty that is. I love this. And it's thick. I mean, it's heavy and it's so soft and it's so pretty. Okay, and that's yellow. And then she sent me a ATC, which is, she called it Green Things. And look at this. There's a piece of a feather. She's got green yarn and she's got that stapled on. She's got paint on there, painted on with bubble wrap. And then she's got the dots on here. Did she say if that was February? She's from Arizona. Okay, I think she did this one with one of our mashups because it's got the dots and it's got the staples and it's got the fibers and it's got the feather. And I just kind of think she did it, or maybe she's just using her own prompts and coming up with this. But I love that one too. I think it's beautiful. I am so blessed or spoiled or something. Oh, this was the one that Audrey. I'm surprised this got to me because this is how it was opened in the mailbox. And see, this one was in here like this, just like that. I'm surprised that it was even in there because it come all the way from Ohio down here to me. And so thank you so much, Robbie, for that. That is beautiful. Now I gotta see who's all on here. I get to run in my mouth. And then, oh, look at that. See, already 39 people have came in. And so let's see. Deborah Fanning. And then there's Gail. Of course, Gail is always there. And Samantha. Anita Williams. Hello. Carrie Ann Thomas. Diane Pickert. And are you new, Diane? If you, I don't know, so you might, I'm terrible with names. So if you're new, welcome to the crazy house. Well, it's not really a crazy house. Just because I'm crazy, I shouldn't say everybody else is. And yes, you sent me that journal last year, Samantha. And I was looking through it and I said, I think Samantha sent me this. Because I couldn't remember. And I'm thinking, okay, she's got her name in there somewhere. And I knew I wanted to make sure it was you. And I thought it was you. And you live up in Jacksonville, if I'm not, or Gainesville, or some of that up there, North Florida. And so, yes, and I love it. It is like thick. I mean, it is beautiful. It's got so much fibers in it and so many things. And so it's right now sitting on my table and on my dining room table because I just sat there and I bet I spent an hour looking through that, pulling every little thing out of the pockets and see, and that's what I love, you know. And I haven't written anything in it. Sometimes I never do. And you don't have to even. Sometimes you make a journal and you just fill it up with such beautiful things and um you just use it as, I don't know. It's soothing to look at them, to see all the work that goes into one. You don't have to even write. Yes, Zoe, you put washi tape on it, and I love it. Okay, let's see. Hi, Jamie. Okay. They are test products to see if people love it. Now, this one, especially this one, Zoe, this one, it's got the imprint of butterflies. And I love this one. I'm not sure how you got those butterflies in there, but it is so pretty. And then it looks like you sprayed it. And I love that. Okay, now Marge West is in and Melanie B. Hi, how are you? Glad you are here. A forever stamp. Yeah, it is, Zoe. I think I guess you can just buy the envelopes like that right from the post office. My goodness. Okay, and Jeanette Cook, Sherry Van, and oh, you can buy those already stamped envelopes. I am, yes, I can see your posts, Melanie. You are new to my channel, and I'm so happy that you are here. The more friends I have, the happier I am. Oh, you have a Happy Meal folder so you can send Happy Meal. Very good. Okay. Ooh. And Mandy received a holiday greeting with 4 stamps of the Queen, and they weren't canceled either. Isn't, sometimes you want them to be canceled, especially if you're collecting them and want the dates, but sometimes when they're not canceled, they are so neat too. You could use them even when you're making your embellishments. You can use them. Sierra McKinney. Okay, Sierra McGinnery. I love the name Sierra. That is so pretty. I just love that name. And welcome. So glad you're here. Oh, and there is Renee. Oh, oh, okay. I didn't get to chat with you today, Renee. We have been busy. We went and bought our tomato plants and pepper plants and a bunch of potting soil because we're going to just, instead of growing a big garden this year, we are doing some container gardening. So we bought 3 different kinds of tomatoes, and we bought a pepper plant, bell peppers. And so we're going to get those. I hope your little guy's surgery went well today. Um, I have to check my messages. Maybe you even left me a message. I don't know, but I sure hope his surgery went well. You're leaving the hospital parking garage, so that means that he must be okay to be left there alone. So that is good. And then let's see. Who did I not say hello to? Oh, how beautiful. Oh, Mitzi. There's Mitzi. Okay. Mary Yoakum. I just love that name, Yoakum. I don't know. It makes me think of, it makes, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but when I see your name, it just makes me think about, the old Snuffy Smith commercial, cartoons or something. It's just that name, something about that name. Oh, it was beautiful yesterday, and now you're in bed under 2 comforters and the heater going. Well, you stay in there. That's your cocoon. We all need, I call my bed my cocoon. Because I get in there and I got so many blankets on my bed, and they just go all around me and they just hug me. Oh, well, actually, me and Sammy. Sammy gets under there with me too. Yep. So, anyhow, that's my cocoon. Joy Robinson. Hello, Joy, and thank you. And let's see. And Melissa Abramson. I think I've been saying Abrahamson. Melissa, thank you. Jacksonville. Yes, that's where you are, Samantha. I knew it was either Jacksonville or Gainesville, but I didn't think it was Gainesville. Um, let's see. Kathy G. Hello, hello. So good to see everybody. Sherry Walton. Now that sounds like a new name too. And Christy Crow sounds like a new name. Now Gracie's World. Gracie is not a new name. I have heard of her so much, and I hope. Do you have a baby yet? I know it's getting soon to get that for you to be a little grandma. Okay, and then Crafty J Newton. Hello, darling. Glad to see you too. And Diane Kirby. Oh my goodness. Oh, the stamps had tiny little holes embossed in them so you can peel them off. That was Mandy that said that. Okay, and then Sharon. Oh, you got your copy of the postcards today. You are very welcome. I hope they're all you expect them to be. Some of them are faint. The copy is faint, but that's because the postcard is faint. But when you figure they're over 100 years old, some of them do get a little faded. Oh, Renee, so his daddy is staying overnight. Okay, so I guess you all kind of alternate who stays overnight with him. So Oliver is not by himself. That is great. I love that name, Oliver. And Irma is in the house. Very good. Very good. Irma, I'm going up the list here. And little Carrie C. Plaster. Oh, see how I'm dyslexic. It says Carrie Little C. Plaster. And Sharon Walton, Mary Yoakum, Aaron Morrison. Yep, so you're not very far from Samantha, Aaron. Are you not in the truck tonight? Sharon Walton and Kathy. Kathy, dear Kathy. It was a hot day today, right, Kathy? How's that? Is that better than all that cold stuff for you? And then there's Beetlejuice. Yes, I just love my Beetlejuice. Well, she thinks her name is Beetle Chick, but it's actually Beetlejuice. I call her Beetlejuice. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up here in my little thingy now that I've seen everybody. I think I've seen everybody. Oops, oops, oops. Get back up there where you're supposed to be. Oh my goodness. Yep. And recycled parts for art. Hi, it is good to see you. I love your channel. My goodness, your channel is just amazing. Because I love anything recycled. Look at this. Now I'm gonna have to go to my floor and pick up the things stick to my elbow. There, I got that one up. See, I got my grabber. So now I don't have to bend as much. I have two of these grabbers, but they're usually lost, because everything in my house is lost, including my mind. There, now I have them all. And so, okay, I got to put them back in the envelope so I remember where they come from. Because I got to put Zoe's name on there. Do. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. What time is it here? Oh, my crafty journey is here. This is wonderful. I have messages from Pat Sweeney. Remind Lizzie to turn off autofocusing. I have all the unicorns. Tell Renee, no. Tell Renee more snow coming tomorrow, 4 to 8 inches, and remind everyone to thumbs up. My goodness, my friend Pat, she's just amazing. Um, she's having her treatment tonight. So, but she still sends messages when she can. Oh my goodness, great. I still haven't mailed yours off, Gracie. Maybe I'll get them off tomorrow. But I got some that I'm gonna print out too that I'm gonna send to you. Clara Anderson, River City. That's right. See, you should get together and come see me. Oh my gosh, we'd have fun. We could have some fun, yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do tonight? What time is it? Oh, yep, it's 9. I said now I don't have a book to show you what I'm gonna do because I mailed it off already this morning, the one that I did. And I said that I was gonna tonight do Kathy Lake says hi from Alabama. Alabama is a beautiful town. Beautiful town. That's where Joy is too, is in Alabama. And my granddaughter. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, you see, these are all my supplies that I need. I think I got all my supplies together because I have got a book here. This is a book. I'm gonna show you from beginning to end how I make the book cover. So if you all, Amy Payne, hi, working on another journal. Well, I'm glad that you're going to be listening. Yes. Okay. March West is in Canada. McCalla, Alabama. I don't know where that is either. And Mississippi. I have to look at my Alabama map. I've got some of the neatest maps of every state. And they're awesome maps because they all come from National Geographic. And oh, Madison is near Huntsville. And Gracie is all the way over there in Tasmania. And you know, I never realized that Tasmania was a real place until I met up with Grace. Okay, it's near Birmingham. Okay, my granddaughter is northwest of Birmingham is where she is in somewhere it's called Warrior. Yes, Warrior. We got a lot of Alabama girls there. I wonder if you all talk with that awesome accent. Oh my gosh, I love that Alabama accent. Okay. Now, I'm going to get started on this. I can just not get anything done. But what I do first, this is the first thing I do when I use an old book. Now, if you can find an old book, and I have this one my son gave me, Dragon Weather. He gave me a bunch of old books. He says either use them for whatever or send them off to the thrift shop. And so I am using them, of course. And so what I do first to make my journal cover is I take the guts out of the book. And so look at this wicked thing. It belongs to my hubster, but boy, it works. Whoa, see that? See that? I could do some dangerous damage with this. But so I am going to just take the whole block out of the book. They call this part the block, all the pages. So what I do to get that block out of there is I'm just going to go down there with my, I don't think I need it poked out that far. I don't want to go through the back. This is a pretty nice little apparatus. I'm surprised my hubster let me use it because usually it doesn't allow me to touch sharp things. So I just go like this. And I go like this. Okay, and then I go and do that same thing on the other side where that block is attached to the book. And I just cut that, and that will take this whole book block out. Me a little bit more of a cut there. And now, okay, I did cut through that, but it's okay. It's okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's not no big hairy deal. No big hairy deal. Okay, so now I have that whole book block out of here. But now the book can still be read, or I can use these pages to make other things. Like there's another little book. Okay, now I see Patricia Stubbs. I see Bootsy. I see Pink Rose. And let's see, who did I miss? Okay, Laura Vasquez. I think, okay, Jennifer Litton. Oh, I still have a Christmas card from Jennifer Litton that I want to reproduce into another card because I love the way it's made. Anita Williams, Susan McDonald, My Crafty Journey, Lottie Faith. Hi, it's so good to see you, Andy. Oh, your Beetlejuice daddy was from Alabama. Oh my goodness sakes. You know, it's fun. You can find people that are oh, Brenda. What is that noise? Oh, I got it. Is that my phone? Excuse that music. You know what? That comes from my game. I think it'll stop in a minute. Oh, it stopped. And I got the sound turned all the way down. Isn't that weird? Okay, so yes, so that will not go to waste. I will use these pages for sure. All right, now, so now I have here the book block. Now I accidentally cut right through that right here. I did not mean to do that, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world, because what I'm going to do first. Am I that person that just said I had everything? Oh, yeah, here it is. I said I had everything prepared. It's not always truth. I'm not always truthful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this wallpaper, not wallpaper. It's called drywall tape. I'm going to take this. There's a couple different kinds of drywall tape. And both of them are good. And I meant to get some more of this today when we were out at the hardware store, but I forgot. There's another kind you can get too that's kind of like a more fiberglassy or something in it, and it really gives it even a more sturdy. But this, not well, nah, I don't think. I try never to lie. And then sometimes my husband will say, "Do you feel okay?" And I say, "Yeah, I feel just fine." Sometimes that's a lie, because sometimes I don't feel just fine, but that's still just fine. So I'm gonna cover this spine. So see where I did cut it like that? It's all good. It's all okay, because now I'm gonna give it more sturdiness. Sturdiness. I moved here to get away from the snow. Instead, I deal with rain. We had a little rain yesterday, but not much, and it was so nice though, because it wasn't a thunderstorm. We get a lot of thunderstorms, but yesterday it was just a nice rain. I sat out on my front porch with my cup of coffee, and I just sat there, and it was just being in heaven. It was so nice just to watch the rain, feel the little breeze. And okay, now see, I have that there. And then I'm going to go with this as well. Missouri weather. She's sick of Missouri weather, but it could get worse. That's true. So count your blessings that you have weather. That means you're alive. If you didn't have any complaints about the weather, that would mean you were alive. My son lives in Kirksville, Missouri. I don't know if I know anybody. I don't know any real people. I mean, I have got, I shouldn't say I don't know anybody in Missouri, because I do know people in Missouri that are subscribers and friends. Oh, Susan McDonald is building an ark. Good, 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 good. I'm glad you're on that. Make sure you make it big enough for all of us and all of our crafting supplies. Okay, so now this, now I'll cut that off even. But this now is going to make that spine even more sturdy. Let me see if I have my, see, now that's, now I've got that spine even more sturdy by putting this drywall tape on there. And so, and that way, you know, opening and closing it, and opening and closing it is, you know, sometimes that can make your spine a little crackly, but this will help it. Let me see if I have that other. See, this here is another type of the same thing. This one, and I think this one is even more sturdy than this. But see how this is also a drywall kind of tape. But this is, I think, fiberglass. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like a fiberglass. And so this one is really even more. I would have used that one, but it was farther away. Okay, so that's what we do first. Let me see if I can, where'd I put that wicked thing? Oh, even with a miracle from God, there's not that much wood for all our craft supplies. Yeah, you're probably right, Samantha. You're probably right. Okay, let me just get this. Kind of like this wicked tool here. Mm-hmm. There we go. I dressed up my fingers just for y'all. I got all these pretty rings from a friend, and they're all too small, so I just wear them halfway up. They fit, so they're not too small. Okay, so now that's what I do first. That's what I did. That's what I did first. Okay, now I was trying so hard to figure out what do I want. You know, decisions, decisions, decisions. So I got this neat fabric here, the Florida Gators. Then I have this neat fabric here, which is this like race car fire something. I think this is pretty awesome. And I have this one here. I made one out of this fabric one time. I got some really pretty fabrics. But you know what I think? Do I want to do the Florida Gators? I think I'm gonna do this. And I got a lot of this fabric. I don't know why I have so much. I must add, you know what I think? I think I bought this when my son was still at home and I was going to make him curtains for his room. I was going to make him curtains for his room and pillows for his bed with this. But as you can see, I never did. And so I used to do a lot of sewing. So now what I'm going to do is for the next step, I got to get my fabric. Okay, and so now the spine of my book is, the height of my book is 9.5 inches. So I want my piece of fabric to be about 10.5 inches. Okay, so I'm going to hopefully measure this piece to about 10.5 inches. If it's a little bit bigger, it's okay. So what I'll do is I need to get my little scissor here, and I'll just make me a little snip right here. Doesn't that look pretty? I kind of like that. This will make a snazzy. I don't know what kind of a journal theme you would call this, but ooh, I don't know if this. I know the tear is going straight because it's going along the grain, but is it going to be? Yes, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so let's see now if I can fold that up again. Oh, I should make me a tablecloth out of this. That'd get a lot of attention. Yeah, this is nice fabric. This is really nice. I got a lot of fabric. I used to do a lot of sewing. A lot of sewing. One year I was making tote bags, and I must have made 200 tote bags. But my daughter was selling them at her work. My husband was selling them at his work. Oh, your husband would love this. Yeah, if there's anybody that does like race cars and stuff, yeah, this will work fine. This, make sure, yeah, that's going to be fine. Okay, make sure I should have really ironed it. It's okay though that I didn't iron it. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. So what I first am going to do with my fabric is I'm going to cover the spine. Okay, it's wrinkled, but I'm going to just spread it on there. Okay, now to cover the spine, now I could take and stitch along here if I so chose to do that to make it just exactly right. But I am just going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a little piece of tape. Yeah, I wandered around the house to make sure I had everything. Boy, I was doing good. I said, I need this and I need this. I need my bottle of water. Okay, so I'm just going to tape, and this will work. This will work just fine. So I'm just going to put this double-sided tape on here. Oh, this might be an idea, Anita. Sell them at something like this, selling them at bike rallies. And once you, well, that was weird. There. And once you see how simple this is, you'll be amazed. Now, I don't know. I don't know if anybody else has made one exactly like this, but I did see the binding with the strings, with the shoelace binding. I did see that. And then I went and took that memory, remembering seeing that, and I went with it because I couldn't find where I saw I couldn't find where I saw it. So now I would say that I am like the inventor of this one particular kind of a journal cover. I'm sort of the inventor because who got rid of you? Would you be my biker mole? Yeah, I will. I don't even know what it is, but I will. I've always just thought I love motorcycles. Never have rode one in my life, but I love going and looking at them. We went to bike festivals, and we was at one like last year, and it's like all at one time. It's like everybody everybody cranks up their motorcycles at the same time and revs the engine. Rev, rev, rev. Holy smokes, it's a wonder there wasn't a sinkhole under it, vibrating the whole earth. And so now see, I just folded these ends at the bottom because this piece right here now is going to fit right here in the spine. So, but now what I use is carpet tape. Now, I just bought this new carpet. New, you hate motorcycles with a passion? I don't hate. I just think they're an awesome machine. But when you get out on the road and you see some of the motorcycle riders are very cautious. But then we've seen some motorcycle riders that'll they go ride right down the center line here in Florida. I don't know if they got brain damage or what. But yeah, and I have lately, I'm thinking probably in the last 2 weeks, just in I live right on the county line of two counties, and these two counties, um, I think I've heard about 5 people that have gotten killed on motorcycles. Now I don't know if I don't know if it's the fault of the motorcycle, the fault of the other one, but they can be dangerous when you're with a whole lot of traffic. My granddaughter lost a dear friend. She's a senior this year in high school, and then one of her friends he was late to get to school, and he was the one that ran a red light. He ran a red light, and he hit just broadsided a van or a SUV, just crashed right and going fast because he was trying to beat that red light. And so he was really going fast. And well, that's all she wrote. That was it. And that was very sad. That was very sad for all of the kids in school. Oh my gosh, because he was like a real popular, well, just a love. Everybody loved him. Yeah. Now oh, this is going to be good too. Now I'm going to put on this. This is double-sided. This is carpet tape. Now, carpet tape is, hi, Luz Mercado. Hi, so good to see you. I like to use carpet tape better than the crafting. There's so many double-sided tapes that you can get just for crafting. But this carpet tape, I swear by carpet tape, because that, for one thing, it's much cheaper than trying to buy the double-sided crafting tape, much cheaper. Okay, and so now I'm just burnishing the carpet tape down so it's good and tight. And so now I'm going to pull this piece off the cover, because now the second piece that I put on will actually overlap. That'll actually overlap the first piece I put on. And this stuff is sticky. I'm telling you, if you touch it, you might be there for the rest of your life stuck. But this roll, it was like 75 feet on this roll. And it might have been about $8, but it was like the roll. You can get smaller ones. Oh, is it loose? Loose? Oh, I want to see the answer to that, Gail, because we call her Luz. Oh, I call her Luz. Pink Rose knew some people who tried to get over train tracks before tried to get over train tracks before the train. Yeah. Oh, now that's good to know, Luz. Luz, I now know how to say your name. Thanks for asking her, Gail. Spanish, maybe. Luz. Okay, that's good to know. We have a town south of us that's called Lutz, Lutz. So many people call it Lutz. And it's not, but it's not. It's Lutz. Lutz. Okay, so then I get this on there nice and tight. Oh, in Spanish it means light. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, Bootsy's going, you are 71 and you have to decide if this is the year to give up my bike. Maybe it is. Especially, Bootsy, especially, you're getting older, and I'm not saying that you're going senile or anything, but and also it seems like the traffic around here is getting so bad, and people really don't pay a whole lot of attention. But like I say, we've got, we see motorcycles that the crotch rocket riders, the crotch rocket riders, the ones that they call crotch rockets, I think for some reason they're a little bit more daring. Now, when you see, I love like the gold wings. Like I say, I don't ride them. I just like to look at them. And the gold wings, when you see people riding them, it's like they are always real. They seem to be paying more. Oh, the traffic on Long Island is awful. Yeah, get rid of that bike. Sell it. It's worth money. You can buy craft supplies. You know how much thrift shopping you can do? Okay, now, hi, Johanna. I am fine. Thank you for asking. Okay, so now Now I'm going to take that piece of that strip um, that I just put. I'm gonna put that strip on the spine, and because I didn't press it first, it's going to be okay. There we go. Now see, so now the spine is covered. That's the spine is now covered. Okay, and make sure it folds good. And there's the spine. Now what we're going to do is I want to make the front covers. Hi, Debbie Hayes. Okay, the front covers. So what I do now, oh, I hope I can cut this. This is a piece of cardboard that was on the back of a pad of paper. And so, okay, let me put this here. Boy, I just stack stuff. Okay. Now I want to cut this. Okay, I'm going to want, now when I measure this now, I'm going to cut it at the same height as the, hi, Emily. Good to see you, Emily. Now, oh yeah, hubby's knife will cut that, but I don't know if I can get it straight. I'm going to cut this at 9.5 inches, the same as what this is. Now, but when I go in here, I only want this cover to go about this far. Okay, so I'm going to cut this. Let's see. Should I go 6? No, I think I'm going to go about 5 3/4 inches is how, because I want it to end like be about right there. So that, what did I say? 5 3/4 by 9.5. So I'm going to first cut. Let's see. I'm going to cut the 9.5. Okay, let's see. 9.5. I'll go first. Maybe I need to take this onto my guillotine cutter. But usually I just go back and forth about 152 times. I got to get a new blade for this. But I don't know. I looked all over this whole thing, and it doesn't tell me like what number it is or something. And when I looked for the blades, I'm trying to get back into the streams, nervous about coming back. It's like I lost my mojo. Just do it, Emily. That's what you need right now. You need to get back with your friends. You need to hear. You need to have those live videos and talk with because these are our real friends. And so, yeah, these are our real friends on here. Okay, did that cut through? Almost. Okay. So this is heavy. This is thick. Sometimes the backs of the paper pads are just better than any so I can kill myself with this. Man, I feel tough when I got this thing going. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down that line because I got it. I could have probably took it in the other room to where my guillotine cutter is and cut it on that, but also got a Zutter that cuts, but I haven't used that thing in forever. I bought it at Tuesday Morning once and thinking that I'd really like that, but don't use it that much. Okay, now so I have that. Now I said I wanted that at 9.5, and that's what I cut it. And I wanted it. What's the book cover? Oh, there it is. Let me see. Yep, that's right. And then I said I want this at 5 3/4. Let me make sure. Yes, 5 3/4. So I need 2 pieces here at 5 3/4, one for the front and one for the back. I'm not really a good tutorial doer But I try the best I can to try to give you instructions or give you a guide so you know. But these are so simple to do, and they turn out so nice. That's right, Emily. When you craft, just turn that camera on. And right now, with all you've been through, Emily, these last couple of weeks, you need us, and we need you. We need you because you just don't know how many people are out here that are concerned for you, and people who just need to know that you're okay. So you just go start crafting something and turn that camera on. Okay, now I'm going to 5 3/4. Yeah. Now I sort of give on another video, or even maybe it was a live stream, that I sort of give part of these instructions to you all already once. But I didn't do the whole thing from beginning to end. So this time I just kind of want you to see, because I think they are such a beautiful cover, and it looks more difficult than it actually is. Okay, so now those are the two covers. Now I need to have a piece of the chipboard that is going to fit right here. So that's going to be, again, 9.5. No, this is going to be a little less than 9.5. This one I'm going to make this 9 1/4. 9 1/4 long, and the spine is 1. Okay, 1 1/4. Is that what I want? I think so. Yes, I want 1 1/4 by 9 1/4. 9 1/4. 1 1/4 by 9 1/4. Okay. So just a minute, and I'll have all this junk out of the way. Okay, 1 1/4 right here. One and a quarter. Yeah, I need a blade for this cutter, but I don't. I looked on Amazon, and I see blades, but I don't know which one I need. So because there's different ones, and and I don't know too. See, it opens up. I see that it opens up like this, and you can see the blade in there, and it's like on a little blue disc. So I don't know if you have to buy that whole apparatus. I don't know, but I definitely need a new blade. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out what I need. But just looking on Amazon, I couldn't find, because it says it gives you like a number or something, and there's no number on this machine anywhere that tells me what model number or something it is. Okay, so now this is going to be what I need to be. This is going to go in here. So this is what I want to be, 9 1/4. So 9 1/4 is right. Whoa, whoa, Elizabeth. Let me just make a little mark there. That's 9 1/4 right there. Now, okay, 9 1/4. So that's the piece. So I got my chipboards cut. Okay, so now this is going to go on the front like this. All right, but first, looks pretty grungy, but that's okay. It's all going to be covered. Now, I'm going to have my fabric. Got my fabric here, my fabric, and that's going to cover this piece. So I want it to overlap some. And so I'm just going to kind of eyeball that right there. This piece, and then I need another piece for the other piece. I need another piece for the other cover. All right, now. So now what we do here is, now I'm going to cover this piece of chipboard. All right, what I'm going to do first here is cover. Here we go again with the Peter Deli. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes. And Christine. Hi, Christine. Okay, all you need is the blade. It comes out. Okay, so then it comes out and comes off of that blue piece of plastic then? You lost your crochet hooks? Beetlejuice, how could you lose them? You couldn't lose them. Now, I lose things, but then I'm a goofball. Okay, so I'm going to cover this entire piece with my carpet tape. I could probably get me a job as a carpet installer. Hi, Christine. It is so good to see you. Good to see you very much. Gosh, I know you're excited, Gracie, having them babies come. There is nothing any more exciting. Do you all do baby showers? Did you do baby shower already for the little one? Oh, you pull the blade out. Okay, so what I'm looking for then is just like the round blade. I think the little ghost that lives in my house has moved them as a joke. You know, I wonder if your ghost is related to my ghost. Because actually, I think I have twin ghosts. I think there's two of them. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the tape on my other one while I'm taping. This is just amazing that this 3 strips fit that perfectly. You can get this tape in wider, or I don't know if you can get it any narrower but you can get it wider than this. But I do like my carpet tape. And it's amazing how we learn things at the that we can use, that you don't have to go to the craft store, because now if they catch wind of this right here, oh, they come in a 2-pack. Okay. Oh, a baby party. She doesn't like baby shower games. Yeah, some of them baby shower games can be a little iffy. Yeah. Okay. I'm on top of my. I'm trying to make sure that I can kind of see the chat, because I just don't. I go read the chat later, and I thought, oh, I wish I saw that. You know, I love the way everyone has Lizzie's back. Thank you, Mandy. Okay, and then I just burnish this on good. Burnish is a word that I learned. I learned that in the crafting world. We burnish instead of just mash them. Okay, so you get them all the time. Okay, I'm going to look again then this evening and see this evening if I remember. See, that's the whole big problem I have, is remembering. Tomorrow we're going to plant our plants. Ooh, get my tomatoes started. I sure hope they do good in our container gardening. But we got 2 different. We got Better Boy, or no, Big Boy, beefsteak, and cherry tomatoes. I love them cherry tomatoes. Okay, so anyhow, now what I'm going to do is, I got the tape, And I pull the tape cover off. Pull the tape cover off. And wish there was something we could do with this. We'll end up with a trash can full of stuff I don't know what to do with. But who knows? Maybe I'll think of something one day. Okay. This is almost like a fiberglass in webbing inside of this here tape. Okay, now I'm going to take, I'm going to put my fabric down. This works better this way. If I lay my fabric down, and then I'm going to take and lay that on there nice and smoothly. You know what I need? My AARP card here. When you get, when you get old, then the AA and R&P, they send you a lot of junk mail. But, then they got these little plastic cards. And they work good for squeegees or anything like that. And so they don't know they're giving you. No, it doesn't tear. This won't tear. You have to cut it. Yep, you have to cut it. Okay, now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put more tape. Seems like I'm putting a lot of tape, but this tape really does, it really will hold your book together. You will have so you can't tear it. You have to cut it. It is some hefty stuff. Hefty schmefty. Now, see, I bought this because I was at Lowe's when we were going to buy our plants in our potting soil. I bought this there only because I needed it. But it may have been that I could have gotten it cheaper if I went to Walmart. I don't know. Yeah, grab the AARP card out of the holster. Okay, so now I've got that on here. I'm going to pull this piece of, I'm pulling that right up there. Okay, pull that up, and there it is stuck on there. Now you could probably use glue. You could probably just glue this on. If you don't have double-sided tape or carpet tape, you could use glue and just glue these pieces of fabric. If you don't have fabric, just go in your clothes closet and find an old shirt you don't wear. Okay, now what I'm going to do, see, now I want to get the corners. So I'm going to kind of now I'm going to put another little piece of tape right here up along the bottom. See, like this. And then the other side, maybe it's the top. I don't know. Top, bottom, whatever. Since these are, I'll make sure my flames all go in the same direction. Okay, now. So now I'll burnish this on. Burnish, burnish, burnish. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay, now pull that off of there. And turn that in here a little bit. And turn that over here onto the tape. And it is stuck on there like white on rice. And so that's what we want. It stuck on here like white on rice. There we go. Now let's do the others. Gosh, you touch your finger on that stuff and you're almost glued on there for life. Okay, and so now we're going to turn this up here. And see, we've got that on there. And look how that looks now. How smooth, and it's smooth on there. It's nice. And now I'm going to cover. Seems like I'm using a lot of tape, doesn't it? But I'm going to cover this whole thing now, edge to edge, almost. I leave it, maybe a quarter of an inch, eighth of an inch that's not covered. But I'm going to put that right like this here. Oh, scissor wants to glue to it. Stuff is glue. You could put a Studebaker, glue it to the ceiling, and it would be there for life. Now, let me see. I'm gonna put this. It's gonna overlap just a tear, but I think that'll be okay. When I go to take it off. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cover this side with my other piece. All right. So you got the front and you got the back. The front and the back. Oh, hey, crazy horse crafter. Does that mean you craft horses? I'm just kidding. Yeah, you could make your own DIY mouse. You are so right. I need to tell my son that. He says that over there where he's at in Arizona, they got like field mice or something, some kind of little mice. He said they're all over the place. And he said they come in the house. Oh, I almost threw my ring in the garbage. My beautiful diamond ring. It's pretend, but hey, who's counting? But he said they get in your house, they get in your car, they get little mice are everywhere, and they ain't scared. They ain't scared of nothing. And then I was talking to somebody else in Arizona, and she goes, "Yeah." And what did they call them? Something pack rat, pack rats. Yeah, they called them pack rats. That's what she called them, pack rats. I said, I'm gonna tell my son, get you some carpet tape. These suckers will be on there for a while. I don't like to hurt animals, so even rats and mice and I mean, I don't want them in my house, but we had a lot of field mice at one time. A pack rat is bigger than a mouse. Some mice are so cute. We used to have field mice, and field mice are like a little bit bigger than a mouse, but not as big as a rat. And but we used to have all of this property behind us that was acres and acres and acres of nothing. Well, like I say, we've lived out here 44 years though. And so there was nothing but just forest back there. Well, then they decided to build another subdivision. And when they did that, holy schmackaronis. Then we were inundated with at that time I had birds. I had like 100 birds on my back porch. I was raising cockatiels, which I loved. And so I had their feed. Their bird seed was in like Rubbermaid totes. And those rats, those field mice, would come right through the screen. They'd chew their way through the screen and then chew their way through the plastic to get to the bird seed. Oh, skunks. No, they weren't skunks, they were mice. But there was so many because see the construction people were I didn't want to put that middle in there yet, but I did. The the construction people were tearing down their homes. Used to live out in the bushes and they took away their bushes. Oh, see, that's good. Artsy girl Mary Mac. Um oh no, Mandy, no, Artsy girl Marilyn. Marilyn, that is awesome that they catch them and go release them. Because yeah, oh the cats do love them. But at least the cats catch them and well, No, we used to have a cat that would catch them, and she wouldn't eat them. She would just bring them to us like they was a gift. But we don't have any cats anymore. Yeah. My hamster, he's got this um allergy to cats. I don't know if it's real or not. Well, it is real because I've seen him around cats. And he kind of gets a little puffy. Hi, Adadel. It is so good to see you. Pink Rose has two cats. And Mary Mac, Mandy has five cats. Oh, and all they did was stare at the mice. Oh, you found a mouse head? Okay. Yeah, no more kitties. I love cats, but I can't have one because of my hamster's allergy, and I understand, and I'll be good. Okay, now didn't have to put that one all the way up the middle, but I did. Now I'm going to take a piece here, and I'm going to put this one at the bottom. See, because I was busy trying to. We caught a mole in our house. Thought it was a mouse. We caught it. Aren't they cute? Moles are cute. They got those little flappy feet. I think they're adorable. I just love animals. I just love all kind of animals. Yeah. Well, I had a talk with my two Shih Tzus, but they couldn't care less about the mice. No, my doggies, they're not. They're good watchdogs. They watch the insides of their eyelids, and they watch their food bowl, make sure it's not empty. They watch you when you're eating to see if you're going to drop something. So yeah, my dogs are very good watchdogs. Very good watchdogs. Yep. Crazy horses. The mice that do get to stay in the garage because that's where the dog and the cat food plus the water is. You have three cats. You have three cats, and they just let them. They just share. My daughter has two cats, and she feeds them out on the porch. They always eat on the porch. That's she's got a nice porch, you know. And but at night, what the cats don't eat during the day, she's got a possum and a raccoon that come and eat. They eat the rest. They eat the they eat the leftovers. They love the leftovers, and so. But she can hardly catch them. She can hardly catch them. She wants to see them, you know. And she'll if she sees it on a porch, then soon as the raccoon or the possum see her, then they leave. And so she put her phone out there so she could just videotape them. You had a possum on your front stoop. He slept in the air conditioning in the on the ground floor. Oh my gosh. Oh, you rescued a kitten who had been treated badly. Oh, Mandy. Yes, and once a cat has been treated badly, it is hard. It is real hard to convince them that everybody's not bad. Dogs, I think right away, if you get an abused dog, I think a dog kind of understands right away you're going to be okay. But my Bernie was abused when we first got him 6 years ago, and it took him a while to, especially to get around to want to be around Papa. He didn't like men at all. Oops, I didn't get that close enough to the edge, but it was stuck. I couldn't move it. Once it's down, it's down. Okay. Now, whoops, I just cut a little piece of that off. Well, that's okay. That's all right. It's okay. It's all good. Okay, now. Oh, I know what I can do. Okay, so it's okay if this overlaps a little bit here. Now, possum sit under the rice. You took it. He just stayed right there. Not sure how he got up there. Oh, them possums. Them possums. They're pretty sneaky. They can get anywhere. But you know, possums are probably the most docile animal. You do not have to be afraid of them. They do not carry rabies. They're really, they don't smile at you real pretty. They're not cute like a raccoon. Um, but they're good to have around. They will not hurt anybody. Oh, you have ticks around your area? I remember we used to get a lot of ticks when we were in Minnesota when I was youngster. But a youngster. Do we have youngsters anymore? Or is that just a word I remember? Okay, now I have the front and the back. Okay, I got them ready. But what I'm going to do now is, let me see. Now I'm going to put tape. Now I'm using my double-sided little bitty tape. And I'm going to go all the way around the edge. All the way around the edge. I could glue this. In fact, I think I did glue my other one. No, I didn't. I used tape. This is only the third one I'm doing just exactly like this. I don't have the other two because I am humbled to say that I sold both of them, which I am so just thrilled about that. That is awesome. So I'm putting this around here because I'm going to put lace. Now, maybe lace doesn't go with flames, but this is just so you know if you're going to do, because if you're going to do something that's, ooh, yard sale lover. I love yard sales. Oh, my word. Especially if you think you want to do like a shabby chic type of cover, then yeah, then you might want to put lace. So I'm going to put lace because I do want to do one that's like shabby, because I have this. This here is a piece of a wedding dress that I got from Pat. Pat Sweeney sent this to me, and it's just pieces of a wedding dress. And I want to do the same thing with this. Look at this part with that beautiful beautiful applique on the edges. And so I'm going to use this. There's a lot on there. And I'm going to do a cover like this. And so then there will be definitely, I'll want a lot of lace. So I'm going to take black lace. Black lace is what I'm taking. And I'm going to go all the way around. See, I have a lot of lace, you guys. Any color that you can think of. I've got a bolt of it, this color. Because I was thinking maybe I would use orange. But no, I didn't want to use orange. But I think I will use orange on my when I do my gator one, my Florida Gators. Although I'm not a Florida Gator fan, although I love them. I love them. I do not like them. But oh yeah, Emily, you had a good deal on your wedding dress. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say something really important. Oh, I'm not, see, because here in Florida we have a couple of college football. My very favorite college team, my very favorite in the world is Alabama Crimson Tide. Love them, love them, love them. They're my favorite. And then, but my favorite for Florida is the Seminoles. Now, the only reason is that I'm favorite is the Seminoles is because my husband's favorite is the gaiters. So I have to be different. And so because I have to be different, then I picked the Gators. You have another team too. Who said it? Jacksonville something or others? Jaguars? Yeah. Yeah. I got so much from that dress. I'm still using the white satin from it, but it's very small pieces left. No more appliques. Yeah. You got a tick from a possum, Marilyn? Oh, that doesn't sound healthy. So see, now I'm just taking this flat black lace. You can use, and this is a very simple lace, but now see if you were making a more, hi Millie, so good to see you. I have very dear friends from Perth. They've immigrated to Michigan, and I feel very lucky to know them. Good to see you, Millie. Oh my goodness. My dear Millie. And I want to say thank you to a couple really super, 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 super subscribers that one of yous are in there right now that gave me a very generous super chat. And when I noticed that in my in my email, it made me cry. It just because my heart melts when and I want to say thank you. I'm not going to draw your name out, but I know one of you are in here. And but I want you to know how much I absolutely appreciate that. Okay, see now I've got the lace all the way around the the edge of the book. Okay, now. Okay, so see, I've got the spine covered with the that stuff with the fabric, and I've got the lace all the way around, and I want to make sure I have these corners. I kind of have to, not sure exactly how to fold them or they're going to be right and not look clumpy. So I don't want them to be glumpy. So I'm just put that little piece of tape on there to get rid of the glump. Go away, glump. Yes, I have plenty of black lace. See? That's it, black lace. I think I have it. This is 1 inch wide, and I have some also in 2 inch wide. And I think I have some even wider than that in black. I'm getting rid of my lace a little at a time. I've had so much because, like I say, I had a lace shop. And Zoe says, Liz, can I ask a question to your people? Sure, you can. Ask away. Because you can ask, and then if people don't want to answer, they just don't have to answer. So you go ahead and ask, Zoe. My daughter and I have been winding lace and putting them into little packages that we're going to put on the Etsy store. And so we've been making little packages of different colors in 3-yard lengths. Okay, now the next thing, Okay, see, so now I have the spine, I've got the lace, and now these pieces are going to go, I'm going to have to go this way, aren't they? I don't know if the flames should go upwardswards or downwardswards. So, yes, that'll go like this. Okay, now, but first, okay, first I made, these here are picture hooks with screws. Oh, we don't need the screws. These are sold as picture hooks. You can get the same things as boot clips. But these are picture hoops. Okay, let's see. Now, so I'm going to need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and what I've done is I've made a little template that I use here so that I'll have, and I'm just centering it. This one's a little longer. I almost feel like I might need another hole in here, because the last one I made, it wasn't quite this. You know, I do think I might need to make this. Wait a second. Wait. Now, where did I put that piece? Did I throw you in the trash? What did I do with that piece? I had another piece because I'm thinking that this one here, I should have 6 hoops instead of just 5. Okay, I know what I can do. I can still do it this way. I'm going to go like this way. And then I can go, yeah. So I'm going to go this way. And disco there. Disco right in your hair. Oh, I'll use this white pen. And I'm gonna will that write on this fabric? Yeah, I can see it. As long as I can see it, it's all good. Oops, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, let me put this. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I can see that. Nope, I can't see that. Okay, Lizzie. Okay, Lizzie Beth. Let's poke a hole. Okay, so here I'm putting my holes now. Just a little. Can I see that? Wait a minute. Something has got to work for me here on this color. Depends on the color in which you have. Gold. Okay, this might work. Oh, yeah, that's showing. We're cooking. Oh, yeah. That's working. And then I can go down here and put one more down there. Ah, that worked. Okay, so that's the one cover. And then this is going to be the other cover. Okay, so now I want to make sure I have that. I have these 1.5 inches apart. These are 1.5 inches apart, each one of the little holes, holes. Okay, and go, where to go, there. Make sure I got that lined up, and I'll put one more hole here. Okay, so because this is a longer, taller book, so I'll need 2 more of these. Ooh, am I running out of these? This cannot be. Oh, here they are. Oh, phew. I got plenty. I got plenty. Now, so then, the next thing then is to get my crocodile. And I'm going to go and I'm going to pop a hole every place that I have one of those little dots. Okay, so I just pop a hole with my crocodile. And if you have a crocodile, this comes in very handy right here. Okay. You paying attention? There's going to be a test. A pop quiz. Oh, that's right. We don't tell anybody about pop quizzes. Okay. And so that every place you made a mark, oh, you punch a little hole. Okay. I think I have that just as thick as it can possibly be. It's okay. Boy, I'm working up a sweat here. So you guys that are freezing in the snow, it is hot here. Send me some snow. Okay. Okay, I got 3 holes punched, so I need to punch 9 more. See, then that thing gets stuck in there, in that hole. I gotta get that out of there. Some people, for their holes, they have one of them leather punches. I don't know if they work better than these crocodiles, but they might. I don't know if they go through leather. I thought about getting one of them, but then I think, but I got a crocodile, so why would I want to get a leather punch? There we go. And then, am I going to get this done in my 2 hours? Yes, I am. I'm going to have this. Yes. Be very careful what you wish for. And, oh, yeah, I don't want snow. Hi, Susan Hill. Susan. Yes. I don't wish for snow. I think we're finished even with cold weather here. I hope so because I got my tomatoes. They better not freeze. I'll cart them suckers in the house. Guard them with my life. Mandy wants to give me snow. Yeah. Zoe says, after you stream, can I message you? Sure you can. I like messages. Secret messages. Oh, Lord, sure. Yeah. Okay, now to do this side. See, this is taking more time. I'm in Northwest Michigan on the shores of Lake Michigan in the snow belt. So we are blanketed with the stuff. Yeah, my son is, he's not far from the lake either. He's so tired of the snow. Oh my gosh. He says he sent a video of the snow and he kind of used some profanity in there. And he says, excuse the language, but this snow is getting to me because he was making a little video and he was driving to work. I says, at this moment, I would have used that same language if I was driving in that snow. So there's some places that there is some people who, I mean, sometimes that those words just are the only words that'll fit. So, yep, he wants to be down here. He's hoping to be here, him and his wife, by June, and start their whole life over snowless. Gosh, I hope they do really come. Did I missed a question apparently. I must have missed a question. I'm trying. Quiet Country Creations Jean. Hi, how are you? Zoe, you did nothing wrong. No, you didn't. I don't know what you did, but you didn't do anything wrong. I can guarantee you that one. You sent me the most beautiful Happy Mail, which makes me very happy because it's Happy Mail. Okay, now I've got my holes in here. Now I'm going to take my little curtain hooks, not curtain hooks at all. Well, I guess you could, but Pat says to tell y'all that Minnesota has set records all across the state. They have 50 inches and supposed to get 4 to 8 inches tomorrow. Oh. Oh, you were wondering if people would like to do a Skype call. Oh, you know what? I don't know how to do that. Oh, Skype. Yes, I've done a Skype before. I don't know if you can do can you do more than 2 people on a Skype? Can you do a group? I don't know. Okay, now I have these paper fasteners. These paper fasteners. They got the little arms on them. Okay, and this is what I connect. Now, these are silver and these are not silver. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because you can actually cover these. If you want them a different color, you can put them another color with what do you call it? Alcohol ink. So this is now how oh, you know what I got to do before I do this? I got to pull that. Okay, I got to pull that little piece of tape cover off of there because otherwise I'm not going to get it off. Okay, so I pull that off of there and then put it back on below the holes. Okay, so I'm going to, and now this is how I attach the fasteners. See the little loops? They're on there. I just take the little picture hanger doohickey thingamajig, put it where that hole is, put the paper fastener through that, put that through the hole, and then open his arms wide so he can catch a snowball. And get the next one and do all of those the same way. Put them in there. Spread their little arms. Some people say spread their little legs, but I don't like to spread their little legs. That's so gross. So I spread their little arms. Okay. I'd rather they have little arms. Okay, so now put that in the hole and spread their little arms. And try not to glue yourself to the book. And almost got them. See, I love these. I just love these covers. And they're just real simple to do. And because you start with a book cover to begin with, it just goes together. See, I could be going faster than this if I wasn't watching the chat and trying to run my mouth. But if I was, you might think I'm a little off kilter. Hi, Don Fitzgerald. They're open for hugs. That's right. Yes, Vicky. That's right. Now, see? Now we have all of them. Now I want to put this, I'm going to put that over there real quick again, just to kind of hold that tight, because I want to press this down then with my thumb to be sure that their little arms are ready for a hug. Yeah, thanks for letting me know that. Now I know exactly what they're doing. See, so then I want to do the other side and get those ones done. I just pull this off of here, but then I'm going to stick it back on just below the hole. So it kind of covers up that sticky, but I don't want to have to put my, if I put my thing through the cover, then I'm going to have all sorts of trouble getting it off. Okay, and so spread their little arms so they can get a little hug, a snug hug. And let me see. Yes, and when you buy these little paper fasteners too, just buy them at Walmart. Don't buy them in the craft store, because you know what? Them crafting people, they're on to us. Yes. They're 105 people? Holy moly, that's more than a football team. Okay, but anyhow, I hope that I'm explaining this to where you all will be able to make one. Now, I started saying we have one thrift shop that's down south of us. Lottie Faith put me onto that one. Lottie Faith, she told me about this one thrift shop that is run by an animal rescue place, and they always have Barbara Batzer high and by. I mean, you're coming and going, or you don't know if you're coming or going. But at this thrift shop, they've got a basket of shopping cart in there, and every book in the shopping cart is 5 cents. 5 cents. And so then, if you're only buying this book for the covers, 5 cents, can you believe it? I mean to tell you, and so I told the hubster, I do need to get down to that thrift shop and get me some books, because I want to find, although I have a few books still to use, I want to find a few with a wider spine. And so I think I'll find them there at that. And then everything you spend there goes to help the animals. It helps, it's not really oh, your library sells them for a dime? That's good. Yes. What is the name of that fairy book you have? I've got a lot of fairy books. I got a bunch, but they're out in the other room on the shelf, Susan. Okay, now I have all of my loops. All of my loops are on. And so now I got the lace around. I've got the fabric on the binding. So now this, okay, I got the flames going upwards. So this one's going to go on the front. Or if I turn it the other way, it's on the back. Or I have them going up or down. I don't know if there's a right and a wrong for this. So now I'm peeling off the cover of this tape. Check your transfer station free. I don't know what a transfer, you mean like the dump transfer station? I wonder. Lizzie, can you show the hangers up close? Where did you get them? And what was the price of them for the pack? Okay, I think I put them on my I think I put them on my Amazon affiliate, but I will check to be sure. But these are called picture hook, silver picture hooks is what they are. And this is what they look like. They're just, oh, they come with screws. So, but you can also get the same thing that they sell, boot hooks that you can put onto boots. Do you see how that is? So you would actually screw it into the back of the picture, and then this part, you could put the wire on or something if you're putting it on a picture. But that's what those are. But they call them silver picture hooks with screws, because these came with screws, but I'll have to use the screws on something else because I ain't using the screws on these. But and I got these from Amazon, and I think I put them on my favorite things. If not, I can put them on there. But I think they are awesome. Okay, so now I pulled all of the topping off of the tape, and I'm going to get my and get that right so it covers that whole entire front. See there? Now I'm going to take the back cover and see how simple it goes together. See how simple it is. I think it's just very easy. And like, I will have this whole cover done within 2 hours. That's starting from start to finish. And if I wasn't running in my mouth, I could probably go even faster. But I'm running my mouth because I like to run my mouth. But if you weren't here to talk to me, I would be. You have a few screws well, I got you some. Here you go. If you lose a few screws, I got some right here. I can send them on and put them in your little noggin. Oh, I forgot to pull the sticky off of these on the other side. Oh, if that isn't. I am such a loose goose. Oh, well, at least I'm not a loose woman. My father used to talk about loose women. He says, oh, she's just a loose woman. I never did quite understand. Some of the things my father used to say, I couldn't quite understand exactly what did he mean. Loose women. But, oh, no. You know what? This is just amazingly goofy. Because I just realized that the selvage edge of my fabric. Oh, how can I fix that? Okay, let me see. What if I go like this with this orange and cover that? Or should I do black? Do I even have black? You know what? I cannot keep a black marker. My black Sharpies just disappear. I have got friends and family that get my black markers. Thieves. That's what they are. Thieves. Is this orange or red? What does that say? Oh, that's better. Okay, so that's better than white. Because that white on the selvage edge is showing on the fabric. But see, now that I'm fixing it with this, I am fixing it. Nobody will ever be the wiser. It's that ghost. That's right. Add another layer of lace and the black lace will work. That's a pretty good idea. Yeah, your teen daughter gets in. Yeah, I have a teen granddaughter lives next door. She'll quit doing all that stuff now because she just turned 18, so now she's an adult. So she's going. Yeah. So now that she's an adult, she'll quit acting childish. Yeah, right. I just love her so much. She's so wonderful. There we go. So now you can't see the white anymore. And who would not know that that was there on purpose? On purpose. See? So now you can't even see the white. Okay, so then I have, now here when you lace it up, look at this. I love this. I love this. Now we'll lace it up. I'm going to use orange ribbon. So you need to have, okay, I don't know how to measure this. So I just go like this. I go like this, and I say, well, I need that much to tie, and then it needs to go like this. And then I've used, on like one of them, I used some twill tape. On one of them, I used seam binding. Oh, so or you could use a shoelace. Thank you, Debbie. Oh, I could. Okay, flames are going to go up, so I'm going to start lacing down here. Thank you, Debbie. Like a corset. Oh, can you imagine ever wearing a corset? How horrible would that be? Okay, now let's see. What am I going to do here? Okay, see, so it's going to tie here, and it's going to go down this way, and it's going to go this way, and then 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 this way, and then this way, I think, and then this way, I think, and then this way, and then this way, and then I need this much to tie and this much extra just in case. There, now. So now we lace. Love these. I love these. Use yarn to make a string template. Good idea. Oh, you know, I should measure this. How much do I have here? Right here now I have 18. And wait a minute. I have 18. And 18 is 36. And then 18 more is 46, 64. Wait, never mind. I can't measure that. I can't count that high. Let me see. This, I got 4 lengths of 18 inches. 18 times 4 is 18, and 18 is 36, so it'd be 72. Okay, 72 inches. But that is a good idea. And that's for this one. This, because it's got 6 hoops. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, 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 that hurt. Ooh, ooh, 2 yards, yeah. Anybody have the gout? Do you know? I have the gout, which is really weird because gout usually, because I told my doctor, I said, you've got to be kidding about the gout, because gout is for like really old men that drink a lot of brandy and eat a lot of prime rib. I don't drink brandy. I don't eat prime rib. So how could I have the gout? But boy, does that make your toes hurt. That makes your toes hurt. I just had a bad little pain there in my toe. Sometimes if I turn it just right, you know, this aging process, you know, what it is you get these aches and pains. What those are actually are just reminders that you're still alive. Because you do need reminders every once in a while just to know that you're still alive. So you get these aches and pains that just come from nowhere. Like I say, ouch. Wait a minute. Did I do that wrong or right? Wait a minute. I did this wrong. Wait, I got to undo my corset. This orange ribbon, though, it's going to look pretty awesome, don't you think? But you can use anything here now, see, when you tie. But this is what really makes it the awesomest. The awesomest. Okay, see, yeah, that's the way I wanted that to go, like that, so it'll lay flat. I want it to lay flat and beautiful. Okay, like this. You almost had that upside downwards. Nope, can't take turmeric with blood thinners. Nope, I learned that one. And I said, no, 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 no. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 1st. Oh, I wonder if he called me to remind me. Dang it. I do not want to go to the doctor. I got things to do. Oh, man. But, yep, I got an appointment tomorrow. If that just doesn't... Darn this short month. Oh, well. But, yeah. It's good for me to go see him every once in a while. Make sure he's doing okay. I always make sure. I ask him, are you eating healthy? He says, yes, I am. He goes to the gym. He eats healthy. And he says, but I'm supposed to be asking you these questions. You don't ask me. I said, I have to ask you. I'm your mother, which I'm not really his mother, but I told him I was his mother. So he said I could be his mother. I should just be quiet when I forgot it was a short month. Yeah, it's a short month. I go on the 7th. They never can do anything. Oh, I just like to go to my doctor because I just really like him. He's really nice. And we usually just talk about stuff. And we don't talk too much about health. Yeah. It's just because when I'm at level 69 in this game of life and things are going to pot, rusting away, aches and pains, gives you something to complain about. I don't have to complain anything else to complain about. So I just go ahead and can y'all just see Lucy at her doctor's office talking to him? He tells me that he's going to send me to the loony house. He says, I can have you admitted. Because I was explaining to him, the last time I was explaining to him that I was a unicorn. And that unicorns, well, I don't know. I did give him a lot of explaining to try to make him understand. And I just love him. He is so awesome. And that's usually what we do. We just go visit. He says, how you feeling? I'm just fine. He says, what is your pain level? That's just, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't even know. Sometimes I think, well, I don't even know if I've got any pain. And I think, oh, yeah, maybe I do. Okay, now look. Now, see, I'll have to cut these a little shorter because they're too long. There we go. Now, look at that spine. Isn't that pretty? And look, it just hooks right into those little thingamajigs. Okay, now, cherries for the gout. Cherries. My grandma used to kiss all the men because she said when you get old that the wife, wait a minute, let's see. Because she said when you get old that the wives don't think you were any harm. She'd kiss as many a young man on the cheek. I think that's a very good idea. Vicky had to go get an IV infusion today. It was no fun. Ooh, yes. Little sister Cheryl. Oh, that used to be Cheryl, newbie Cheryl, but now she's little sister Cheryl. Oh, I wonder if chocolate covered cherries would be good for the gout. I love cherries, though. I don't eat chocolate covered cherries now. Okay, now we only have one more step to do. Now see, we want to go into this spine. This here particular piece of this one here, I cut this to fit inside the middle. See, I always put this arm. I should have my camera on this side because because I'm right-handed, I stick my hand in front of the camera. I might think about that. I make some changes with that and see how that works. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another piece of fabric and I am going to cover up that piece of chipboard. What am I going to use to stick it on there? She asks. We're going to use carpet tape. So now I take this piece of carpet tape. Let me put it down here so I can see what I'm doing. Take that piece of carpet tape and I'm going to put that down there on that carpet tape like that, thusly. Okay, now then, and then we're going to just fold it over that edge, fold it over that edge like this, thusly. And then I'll pull that protective coating off. Whose birthday is it? Happy birthday, Gail. Oh, is it Gail's birthday? It is Gail's birthday. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gail. Happy birthday to you. That's for Gail. Gosh, they only give you one birthday a year. I don't know why. They're getting pretty stingy with them birthdays. Okay, so now I'm covering this up. You know what? I think see how that sticks? I don't need too much of this fabric on here on the end. So let me cut a wee little bit off of there. Ooh, maybe I cut a wee little bit too much off of that side. Okay. Lori just put something in the unicorn group. Okay, so now I'm going to fold this over like this. Get that. So now this is covered. We're almost done with this. We are almost finished with this. Now you wait. This is the magic. This is magical. And my goodness, and just whatever fabric. If I have some in there fabric that's like Sesame Street, and I've just got so much different fabric. And okay, now I'm going to take this. Now I'm going to take this piece before I glue it in here. It's going to go in here. But before I do that, I'm going to take my scissor and I'm going to just put a little bit of a notch. One right in the center first, and then go right between. Put a one there, and then one on this. So I got 3 notches. Just cut 3 notches, just only about 1/4 inch. Oh, my dumpster divers are live. Oh my gosh. I love to watch Steve and Steph. Okay, and so I put 3 little notches. 3 notches. Then I have this. This is stretchy cord. This I got off of you get like a whole bunch. I don't know how much is a whole bunch, but buy it by the spool. You can get it in white or black. I got one of each. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cord, put it in that little that little slot I made, put that in there, go back around, put it in the middle slot, go back around in the middle slot there, and then come back down here and put it in that slot. And only have short slots. You don't need much. Don't need much of a slot. And then I'm going to cut this off. Come here. Come here, you thing. Not just any chair works. Montmorency chairs are what you want. Gail, it's almost Gail's bedtime. Okay. Now I'm going to just tie this in a knot in the back. And that's in the back of the doohickey. Now see, you have 1, 2, 3 of the elastic things, and they're going to go in here. You know how we're going to glue that in there? Take a wild guess. Yep. We are going to put carpet tape. I'm a lover of carpet tape. Comes Christmas time, you know what? I'm going to ask for Santa Claus to bring me carpet tape. Santa Claus, just bring me carpet tape and I'll be happy camper. But now, see, this is wider than the this is wider than that little piece I'm putting up the spine. And so I'm going to cut it right up the middle. I'm going to cut it right up the middle, and my scissors just says, ugh. You see? When I did the other one, my husband had to clean my scissors with alcohol wipe because they kind of just got my scissors all gluey. So if you do this and you get your scissors all gluey, maybe carpet layers have a special scissor. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, but you can clean them off with alcohol. Okay. Oh, get off of me. Oh, geez, I have to yell at them. Now I'm going to put this on right close to this edge and smoosh it. Smoosh it on there. Smooshing is a better word than burnish. I'm smooshing. Pull that off. Put it in trash can. And then pull this one over on this side. So I got plenty of tape. And this is going to hold it until the cows come home. I use nail polish remover to get the sticky from my scissors. Oh, nail polish remover. That would work too. Yeah. Good idea. I have double-sided carpet tape. Good for you, Gail. Or Goo Gone. Yes. Okay, see? So now look. Now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to stick it right there in that groove. See, it'll fit right down inside. It'll fit right inside there. See that? Now we say, oh, but this looks a little goofy. So then what you must do then is not leave anything goofy. So let's get rid of goofy. Let's get rid of anything goofy. So this, I want a piece of paper that is going to be 6 inches by 9.5. Yes, 6 inches by 9.5. And so I pulled out a piece of paper and I thought I put it right here. Oh, here it is. We're going to use this one. And I need it to be 6 inches by 9.5 inches. Because that's going to go on the inside of the covers. 6 inches by 9.5 inches. Hi, Sammy, my love. Sammy went shopping with us today. We put her in because since we were just going to the hardware store, she's got a little, like a purse that she goes in. And, okay, 9.5. And so we put her in her purse and she went in the store with us and she helped us shop. And she did not like the smell of the tomato plants. Okay, so 6. Did I say 6 by 9.5? I hope so. 6 inches. I think that's what I said. So these should both be 6. Yes, they are 6. Okay, now let's see. Now I'm going to take these 2 pieces, and they are going to go right here, like this. And on these, though, I'm not going to worry about any kind of tape, because these will glue in here just fine. But see, then you cover up the whole shooting match. And now you can make 3 or more signatures to go in here. And, oh, Lord, I got arthritis of the thumb, too. Boy, am I a chronic complainer today or what? Now, see there? Now that fits right there on that perfect and covers that whole inside up. And that I just glue. I don't put my carpet tape on there because it doesn't need carpet tape. But when you're putting something in there that's, you know, needs a good hold, then the carpet tape is like the magical stuff. Now, there we go. I am finished with this cover. So this cover is finished as far as I'm concerned. Now, like if you're making something that is, see, there's my little tape piece I didn't get out of there. I wonder if I can get that out of there. My cover, my tape cover. After putting that there, carpet tape on there. I don't think there's any way to get that up. I'll get it out of there. Look at your messages, okay? All right, sweetie, I will. Okay, Yvonne Moore. This is what we made, Yvonne. So if you want to, I started from the very beginning with the book and just went through the whole thing to make this cover. And now it is ready for your signatures. So now if you put pages in here that are like we do when we put, let's see, like if you're going to make like a junk journal, you can, like these, I think I have these already cut to the, no, maybe these aren't the right size for that. But see, you put your pages together and you stitch them or you staple them or whatever you want to do to them. And that's how it goes in there. And these ones are a little short. I would cut mine a little bit bigger. But that is the book. And then you then design your pages, design your inserts just however you want to design them. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much, Cheryl. That is, oh, ouch, awesome, Cheryl. But that's it. So now I love this. I just love this cover. I just think this, I've made a lot of different journal covers, and I think this is the easiest one. And I think it's also, I love it. I think it's the prettiest one. And I think if you were to do this one even in a shabby chic with the lace and everything, um, you know, I you could really, I think it could be really pretty. See, I gotta fix that. That's pokey uppy. I don't want that pokey uppy. But thank you so much. Okay, but look at there. Now see, a motorcycle rider would like that, wouldn't he? A Harley dude, because Harley's like orange too. And so I think this is very nice. And I bet you all can do it. And just a book cover. Find an old book. No, honey, if you Janice, the pages won't slip out. This is how a Midori journal is made. And you don't just put you you will actually you will actually when you put what did I put in papers? Okay, see, you would have a lot more pages than this in your signature. And then you staple them down the spine, or you can stitch them down the spine. My this carpet tape is, I think it's 2 inches. Yeah, this is 2 inches wide, but you can get it different widths. You can get it different widths than that. Now, but also what I have seen some people do to keep your, once you put, see, I got 3. You can use this for a violin if you want to. I've got 3 strips here. You can put even more than that if signatures in it, because if you put one signature here, one signature here, and one signature here, you can get another signature and put it between the two, but use like a rubber band or a hair tie that holds the two together. So you can actually get more. But I have seen where some people will take, now there's that binding right here. Um, but you can take then another piece of paper, or let's see, what do I have here? You can take another something, like maybe you might want to make a pocket along here, and you might want to make a pocket here at the bottom of these middle 2 pages. If you do that, there is no way that this is going to slip out. So these are really pretty. These are really nice. They just go together so easily. And like the pieces of fabric. And if you don't have fabric, use paper. But I'm sure you have fabric. I mean, tear apart your husband's shirt. He doesn't need all them shirts. And so, and you don't have to put lace. I just showed, I wanted you to see how I put the lace between the original cover and this cover. This is just stretch. I'm not even really sure what they call it. It's just stretch cord, I think. And I do believe I have it on my Amazon affiliate link. I think I put it on that link. And so it's easier to find. But there is so much on here. It'll last me till the cows come home. Lots of stuff I have is going to last me till the cows come home. But okay, I want to boy, if that isn't perfect timing. My limited amount of time is 2 hours that I can sit before rigor mortis sets in. I don't know, rigor mortis. You know that arthritis is just pre-rigor mortis. Yeah. And so, yeah. So y'all just have to listen to me complain, I reckon. Okay, and I'm going to read You Are Stronger Than You Know, words of hope and encouragement for somebody living with a chronic illness. And so many of us are. And we learn to just live with it. Isn't that right, grinning ferret? And Maddie, oh, that was Madison. Oh, that was somebody I didn't say hello to. Spectrum Art Maddie. Oh, I missed saying hi to you. And Wanda's crafty. Oh, hmm. Okay, I opened it up to this one, and so I am going to read this to you. It says, no one expects you to have it all figured out. You don't have to have all the answers or always know the right thing to say. You can climb the highest mountain if you want, or quietly imagine that you might someday. You can take chances or take safety nets, make miracles or make mistakes. You don't have to be composed at all hours to be strong. You don't have to be bold or certain to be brave. And that one is written by Ashley Rice. Christine, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Okay, I just read that. You know what, honey? You know what, Emily? When I read this, I thought about you. When I just read that, you popped into my mind. You don't have to be composed at all hours to be strong. You don't have to be bold or certain to be brave. And so, you know what? That I dedicate that reading to you, Emily. And so, but that's a very good one. Thank you all so much for being here with me today and spending my evening with me. It is so good to have you all. I love you all. And I will see you on the next video. May God watch over you. May God watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for everything, all of you. All right. Bye bye, darlings.